Hey everyone, so I just wanted to give some instructions behind the assignment, what is a fish? So again, if you've watched the video, you kind of got some overview of these features that all fish have. So again, if they have gills or gill slits, if they're aquatic, they live in the water, have limbs without digits. So again, no fingers or claws present on their limbs, like how we have fingers. And that they are chordates or vertebrates. They do have a backbone, dorsal nerve cord, all of those things that chordates have. So you'll be looking at the different example animals that we have here. We've got 6 animals altogether. So for each one, you'll state whether or not that animal is a fish or is not a fish. So for example, here you look at the tuna and you say whether it is a fish or not a fish, or the starfish and say whether it's a fish or not a fish. If it is not a fish, what features is it missing? Think about your 4 main features here. What does it not have, or what does it have on its body that prevents it from being a fish? And if so, if it is a fish, in other words, is it a bony fish or a cartilaginous fish? So again, at this point, if you haven't watched the videos over bony or cartilaginous fish yet, try to look up the answer to see whether or not it makes sense as to what type of fish this animal is. Basically, this means whether or not it has a bony skeleton or a skeleton made of cartilage. So that's all that you're putting into the blanks for all 6 of these. So just whether or not it is or isn't a fish. If it isn't a fish, what features is it missing? And if it is a fish, is it a bony fish or a cartilaginous fish? Remember that just because the common name of an animal has fish in it, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is a fish. Take your time to analyze and make sure whether or not what you're dealing with is actually a fish. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to email me, call me, or show up for our science department office hours. Again, those are every weekday, every Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 10:30.